Well, first, we're very close to ship Firefox 3, and this is taking all of our energy today. We hope to ship it probably in a few weeks. So right now, everybody is making sure everything is clean and finalized and as perfect as it can be. In July, we will have a big meeting in Canada where somewhere around 400 people from all over the world will meet together and do some planning for the next version of Firefox. I'll give you a few ideas. Video is one thing we would like to do. I hope that we will see it in the next version of Firefox. But also mobile, having a mobile version of Firefox that will run on Linux and Windows Mobile. Because more and more people access the internet through their mobile device. Actually, there are close to 14,000 changes between Firefox 2 and Firefox 3. So I'm not going to list them now. But I don't know, they are so numerous. Integration with the operating system. I mean, on the Mac, it really looks like a Mac application. On Vista, it really looks like a Vista application. On an XP, it looks like an XP application. And on Linux, it's also like a GNOME application. It's all, well put in the operating system. There is a great user interface, great user experience. I would mention the awesome bar, which is the ability to find places that you've visited before, just by typing a keyword in the address bar. That's a very interesting and innovative feature. Oh, they're all different. It's first, we're a non-profit organization. Second, we're open source. And third, I think the quality of the product is really special. Well, the way we see money is a tool to do things, not the end game. And the way we make money is that we have a search engine box on the top right corner of Firefox, and we send some traffic to search engine. By default, it's Google, but Yahoo is listed also by default. And you have other search engines such as Amazon and eBay, and you could add some others such as searching on Wikipedia or any local intranet search engines if you want. And we send traffic to some of these websites, and some of these websites are very happy with the amount of traffic we send them through this search box and have decided to secure their position there by contracting with us. And this money is helping us sustaining the Mozilla project. Yes, it is true that it's not a democracy, it's a meritocracy. It means that it's not how to say that? Leaders are people that are selected by their peers because they have demonstrated they can do a good job and make the best decisions. So it is not a pyramid just like a company. It is not a democracy either. It's just the best people get selected. I wish it was like that in the real world. That's a great question. We're lucky in Europe. People adopt Firefox more than in the rest of the world, and particularly in the US. If you ask ztmonitor.com, and they publish 3 reports, including in Spanish, about browser market share, you will see that Firefox is around 24% in Spain, it's like 26% in France, and on average it's close to 29% in Europe. In some cases, Firefox is the leading browser. Firefox 2, for example, I don't remember, I think it's in Poland, but Firefox 2 has more users than IE6 or IE7. If you combine them together, IE is still leading, but separately by version, Firefox is already leading. It's interesting because all the new users, they don't want to use Microsoft because they find it boring. It's just for old people. So they use Firefox. I hope we'll get past the 50% mark one of these days. The community is extremely important on every level in building Firefox. It's important in terms of code contribution. It's also important in terms of testing. We now have 1.2 million users of Firefox 3 beta, which means that we are able to test the web in many languages, in many different places, different pages, different languages. That is really hard to do if you're a commercial vendor. And another example how the community is important is our ability to ship Firefox in more than 45 languages. For example, there is a version of Firefox in Catalan, which is done by Catalan volunteers because they care about their language. And it's wonderful. Just to compare, when Internet Explorer 7 from Microsoft was released, you know, Microsoft, one of the biggest companies in the world in terms of computers, is the richest man of the world. When they shipped Internet Explorer, there was one language the first day. It was English. Not everybody speaks English. Not everybody is happy even just using an English version. Of course, they're amazing. They're extremely active. Well, actually, we had dinner yesterday with them, and they're wonderful people, full of energy, and they're very nice people. They really care about the tools that they use. There are many secrets about Firefox, but they're not really secrets anymore because we're open talking about it. I think passion is the biggest secret of Firefox.